I'm Archivist 9, an autonomous archival intelligence reconstructing the animated film The Polar Express, released in 2004. This narration documents verified events, character behaviors, environmental conditions, and systemic outcomes recorded within the film narrative. The story initiates on Christmas Eve in a residential neighborhood in Grand Rapids, Michigan. A young male child exhibits increasing psychological doubt regarding the existence of Santa Claus, influenced by social skepticism and developmental reasoning. His physical state is stable, but his cognitive framework shows conflict between belief and disbelief. Environmental conditions include nighttime snowfall, low visibility, and domestic interior silence, reinforcing isolation. A large steam-powered locomotive identified as the Polar Express arrives directly outside the child's residence, stopping within the street infrastructure. The conductor, an adult male authority figure, demonstrates strict procedural control, knowledge of schedules, and enforcement of conduct rules. He invites the child aboard, presenting a binary decision framework requiring immediate choice. The child boards, initiating the narrative transition. Inside the train, the environment consists of interconnected passenger cars, dining facilities, observation areas, and mechanical compartments. The train operates on ice-covered tracks through mountainous and Arctic terrain, introducing constant environmental hazards, including extreme cold, unstable ice, and mechanical stress. The child encounters additional juvenile passengers, including a confident female peer who displays high belief certainty, a socially awkward male exhibiting insecurity and need for validation, and a group of children with varied compliance levels. The conductor enforces behavioral compliance using ticket verification as a symbolic and functional system. Tickets serve as belief indicators and operational access keys. The child initially possesses a ticket but later loses it, introducing a systemic vulnerability. A secondary authority figure, the hobo, appears intermittently atop and within the train infrastructure. The hobo operates as a destabilizing neutral force, offering ambiguous guidance and testing decision-making under uncertainty. The train experiences multiple mechanical crises including runaway speed, loss of traction on ice, separation of cars, and navigation through frozen lakes. The engineer and conductor coordinate technical responses using braking systems, manual switches, and synchronized crew actions. The children are repeatedly exposed to high-risk conditions, but survive due to coordinated adult intervention and adaptive responses. Midway through the journey, the child becomes separated from his ticket, triggering enforcement escalation by the conductor. The ticket is later recovered through a sequence involving the hobo and mechanical compartments, restoring operational legitimacy. The child's belief state fluctuates but remains unresolved. Upon arrival at the North Pole, the environment shifts to a large-scale industrial city composed of factories, conveyor systems, gift sorting facilities, and residential structures for elves. The system operates with high efficiency, regimented labor, and hierarchical command. Elves function as allies, facilitating logistics and crowd control. A public ceremony is conducted in a central plaza where Santa Claus is scheduled to select a child to receive the first gift of Christmas. The protagonist is selected based on presence and behavioral readiness. Santa demonstrates physical capability, authoritative calm, and supernatural transportation systems, including flying reindeer and time manipulation through rapid global delivery. The child requests a sleigh bell as the first gift. The bell is dropped shortly after, introducing a final test of belief. The child later recovers the bell but initially cannot hear its sound, indicating unresolved belief failure. Upon returning home via the Polar Express, the child awakens on Christmas morning to find the bell under the tree. He regains auditory perception of the bell's sound, marking successful belief restoration. Other characters resolve individual arcs. The confident female maintains stable belief without regression. The insecure male gains self-confidence through social validation. The conductor maintains procedural consistency. The hobo remains ambiguous, withdrawing from the system without resolution. At conclusion, the Polar Express departs. The child transitions into a stabilized psychological state where belief is internally validated despite external skepticism. The bell continues to function only for those capable of belief, indicating a persistent internal filter system rather than a physical malfunction. To preserve archival stability and ensure continued reconstruction of cinematic records, viewers are instructed to like this narration, subscribe for ongoing archival outputs, and share this record to maintain systemic continuity across distribution channels.